Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a rarely confident and mature film from director Quentin Tarantino. It harkens back to his most underappreciated film, Jackie Brown, in its restraint and execution. It's a type of movie that can only be crafted by a seasoned director, while still carrying his signature style, that style being one of a cinematic DJ that mixes and wears his influences on his sleeve. Considering its subject matter, it kinda had to be more of a departure from his fun but irreverent filmmaking. At first, the movie seems to be solely interested in examining the transitional moment in Hollywood, where modern viewing sensibilities and what studios wanted changed. Due to the French New Wave and the emergence of a new type of leading man, you know, the Hoffmans and the Hoppers, two individuals find themselves struggling to adapt to this new landscape. Rick Dalton and his stunt double, Cliff Booth. While the bond between the two takes up the majority of the picture and is one of the best in cinematic history, that friendship isn't the main theme or purpose of the movie. Despite what some have said, this isn't some exploitative flick capitalizing on the Manson murders. It's quite the opposite. The movie serves as a taking back of Sharon Tate's legacy and a mocking of her murderers. Some have criticized Tarantino for Tate's character lack of screen time. However, there is a reason why her presence is kept to a minimum. By limiting her screen time, Quentin ensures she isn't turned into a typical Tarantino character, which are full of wit. But let's be honest, they are pulpy and cartoonish in nature. The moments we do see of Sharon, she is joyful and loving her existence. This serves as a reminder of the life lost, which is in stark contrast to how most pieces depict her and victims of murderers. Whenever you see a film or documentary about a murderer, the way the victims are depicted is kinda minimizing. They are shown as nothing but a stat, as if to say that they are a bookmark in the killer's life, despite the opposite being true. In the most entertaining scene of the film, Tarantino utterly mocks the group of disillusioned idiots by writing them as the loons they are, while playing up their stupidity, turning them into court jesters. Quentin doesn't for a moment let the characters take them seriously, instead, opting for a constant mockery of them, something Dalton does best.
Hey! Dennis Hopper! Move this fucking piece of shit!
Alright, well just give me a moment to turn it around.
Well, drive it backwards, numbnuts, but fucking drive it, and drive it now!
Okay, stop yelling. Hold your horses. We're leaving.
The hell are you looking at, you little ginger-haired fucker?
Tarantino caps the whole film off with Dalton and Booth laying down one of the most cathartic beatdowns in the history of cinema. It's as if Quentin is saying that the Manson clowns don't get to own Tate's legacy. Even their threat of violence is not viewed as anything but a farce by Booth. The violence dealt to the Mansons is the most gruesome in the director's career. How it's shot speaks volumes about the director's intent. The scene where Booth beats up one at Spahn Ranch is shot in slow motion, almost as if he wants to give the audience extra time to enjoy and take in the beating. The final moment of the film is a sweet one, in which all our protagonists are sent to their happily ever after, a touching reminder of what could have been and the life lost. Do you agree with my explanation of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Comment down below if you do or don't.